is, and hello all you archaeologists, I'm the Johnstruct. Welcome to the proximity. I'm having a Final Fantasy XVI adventure. We're gonna have to send the snail away. We're gonna have to grab our controller, which has been charged. We don't need that wire. Let us continue our game. We have side quests. We're in the part of the game where there's lots of stuff to do. And then we've got to do. Once we do that, we can do the fun, the more exciting things. Whoop, 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 whoop. We'll try this without the phone to help us first. Well, after those C's, so Grimalkin, just off the Sickle, the road that leads to Dalamil to the Jaw. Okay, that should be pretty easy. The Cattery. It takes us to a place we've already been. I mean, that's all places. And look, there's already a quest there. We could do 2 in 1. In fact, the main quest is there. Sweet. Well, we'll get that mark first. Also, speaking of marks, let's remove that from the screen. Oh yes, and I forget the side quests in these places as well.
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the...
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
What's up?
Oh, it's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short 1 pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Okay. From the jaw to the sickle. South. Though this is the correct way.
Oh, where did all the men have gone?
Lights and pots!
Yeah, we did just ruin the business for, well, a bunch of people because we destroyed their crystals as well.
No, I'm telling you, it's gone.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Ambrosia did fly. And now I'm all sparkly, but can that be helped? Maybe, perhaps a little. Where are we going? Can we go to the sickle? What even is the sickle? This area. Helldiver. What's a helldiver? Just a bird. Just a bird.
Don't get surrounded.
That's a leg eater. It eats people's legs. I think I've gone too far this direction. I'm gonna go back. Don't eat my legs. Please don't eat my legs. That'd take a while to explain. I'm not gonna, it's a song. Maybe just left one. Maybe I should have read that thing on the bottom a bit better. What is this?
You deserve a rest.
Who are you? It's the Nine of... Fuck, that's not the one I was looking for. The Nine of Knives.
My blade yet. Let us feast on your flesh. Your feasting days are over. You want some more?
I wish I did this. Yeah, there's better ways of doing this. Do no such thing. Nope, you misplaced that again. Oh fuck!
Get him!
Shit. Oh, I could have done that, I reckon. But he wasn't the one we were looking for. But we know where he is now. I'm brushing my hands. They get clammy so quickly now. Because we're in the desert. Cool. Not what I was looking for, but... We're actually looking for Grimalkin. Nine of Knives? We'll give him a wide berth.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? I'm certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Express yourself.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you missed the Fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You've opened my eyes.
Oh, thank goodness.
Wait.
Right, I used my phone.
You won't be needing an escort then.
Tell me where Grimalkin is. South down the valley. Also, it is in the sickle. Yeah, you know what? I should have known that because I didn't know where the cattery was. So...
Faster! Mother Crystal.
So yeah, my first instinct was correct, and then I didn't go with them for some reason. But where's the cattery? That's the Helldivers. Out of a... I think it would say the cattery. But maybe. This doesn't look like a cattery either.
Enough of you, are there?
How big is this area? I'm not seeing a cat. Maybe the cattery is that thing up there. I'm guessing we're about to go over here or something. Bighorn. Maybe we're not zoomed in enough to see names of places. Ah, cattery's back there.
No holding back.
Not against this cat. I'm here to play cat-bird, and I've already got a bird and a dog. Not sure what that sentence was supposed to be, but whatever. Unbound. More leg eaters. I think they made me turn around last time. I see cats. Is that a cat? That's a wild knack. That's a blood fang. That's a wild knack.
Thanks, girl.
Big cat. It's Grimalkin. Oh, it's a cat.
Playtime for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to Honey. And then there was one.
I've done that one first, never mind. Oh yeah, I... One way around, John. There we go. Yeah, putting the rod down and then doing everything at the same time it gets me loads, and I should use it when it's definitely going to be still. I've got that Grimmacle hide. Grimmakins have developed spots on their skins which render them nigh invisible as they prowl arid savannas in southern storm. They're said spots to provide considerably less camouflage when prowling elsewhere, however, obtained by defeating Grimalkin. Oh.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
Cool.
The finest
The
fabric.
most fragrant herbs and spices.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
Quest complete. Okay, now we need it to be more like this way. Now there's just too much light in that. Oh, too much light in that direction. Maybe just no light. Yeah, you know what? I haven't.
Now, Dusan, I know you're keen.
It would make a fine gift.
Let's do this quest. Sorry, I think I was talking about the light, wasn't I? I may have distracted myself. Hello, birds.
On the river. Now where's Otto? Otto, sorry I'm late.
Oh, Clive. I had a quick scout about, and I reckon this area's our best bet. Seems Blackthorn's the only one who thinks smithing with his
Why is the water pixely?
a good idea. It's just lying here, waiting for any old fool to fill his boots.
But unlike any old fool, you thought to bring a wagon.
Well spotted. Now get filling.
So this is stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
You're my stardust. Oh no. I can't find the final piece of star though. Until we still have one more, but... Oh no! The Enterprise, Hideaway's Mythville engine-powered flagship designed by father and daughter team of Sidolphus and Midadol Telemon. Ship is currently under construction in the hidden cove on the outskirts of Canva, Dhalmekian Republic, a nation formed from a federation of 5 smaller states. It's located in the southern half of the continent of Storm. Its capital, Randella. Having lost both Dregsfang and the Mighty Titan, political situation in Dhalmekia has deteriorated drastically, the government scrambling to withdraw their troops from the ill-starred siege of the Crystalline Dominion, which they redeployed to quell the unfolding chaos at home. Midadol Telemon, daughter of Sid and student of engineering at the University of Canva. From a young age, Mid showed the same passion for invention as her father, and even greater aptitude. She's well-versed in even greater aptitude in the secrets of modern... Sorry, I went up a line, didn't I? Modern and fallen technology, any scholar in the twins as any scholar, and a means to put that knowledge to the surface, the Hideaway. Okay, there we go. Right, somehow we got through that. Give me your secrets.
That should be enough. For now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
I got 10 gil. Thanks, game.
How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Legend has it the star once fell from the heavens and punctured a hole in the Dhalmekian desert, whence sprang forth the fountainhead of the river Velcroy.
More than me. Put it all together and I can't see Blackthorn complaining. Much. Here, Clive. Do you fancy a walk?
What do you reckon the sea's so pixely? Oh, it doesn't look so bad at the moment. No, it's when you see the underneath, isn't it? No, it seems fine now.
Sid would be proud.
Of what?
Of you, you idiot. The way you've carried on what he started. When we first met, I had you down as a spoilt little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving me wrong.
You weren't wrong. But I changed. Thanks to Sid. And thanks to you.
How the fuck were you a spoiled puppy? You were a slave for 13 years. What the fuck are you talking about, game?
You were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have. I couldn't have done any of this without you, Otto.
Yo, give over. You're making me blush. All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes, but you're the one who took it. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts and put them back on their feet. Gave them something worth fighting for, just like the old Sid did.
Cameraman's like, well, I'm no longer needed here. Farewell.
About time I was heading back, I reckon. All this scrabbling about in the sand's taken its toll on the old pins.
I'll see you back at the hideaway then. You can take a well-earned rest when you get there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. But I'll make sure Blackthorn gets his precious black sand before I put my feet up. He'll only moan otherwise.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
fork. And I think we're done here. 9 of knives. And probably wait. I reckon I could take him. I mean, I could. I just needed to heal one more time, right? But we'll go back. I know I do have a quest here, but we might be able to do 2 at once again. That'd be nice. We'll just double check. Side quests and all that.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
We're seeing troops amassing at every corner.
So, I just want to check, because one of these is in Lost Wing, right? No? One of the early ones, I mean. Whatever, that's a B. This is Empty Hovel Dalmacia. That's probably nowhere near anywhere else. The Jaw Dalmacia. Okay, we were just there as well, weren't we? Never mind. That's an S, we don't want to go anywhere near that. I want to do the B's next. Croy Desert. Empty Hovel. That's a shame. Didn't realise there were so many there.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
Nice to get out and about for once. Let's do it again sometime, eh?
Where's Gav? Oh, Gav's here.
I'm putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Goblin Coin, Gilberg, things that I still haven't traded in because I keep forgetting that you can do that.
Be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Back, are ya?
No left, buddy.
So, will it be? And?
He cracked the crystal too. Well, don't just stand there gawping.
There you go.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Ah, fuck it.
It'd better all be here.
That's probably good to having 3 slots of potions as well. Don't think I've got anything else to spend my money on, do I?
You'll not find a better price than that.
That's half my money gone.
Thanks to
Thank you, Clive.
The nobleman who visited. Was that really Sid's uncle?
It was.
Right, let's Do any of these look familiar? And all that area as well.
Expecting you back so soon. Come to claim your just desserts?
It's this token. Many claim they wish to change the world for you as you take it upon the cloud. You're...
You earned this.
You're a lovely person. All done. Try reading this one more time, John. Empty hovel. You know what? That and the desert. Probably find those two. I think I know where that is. Under its bed. I swear I saw empty hovel actually. It's there. Okay. They know we're fucking near each other. Okay, that's really annoying. Dang it. That was really inefficient, wasn't it? At least we found one accidentally.
The finest fabric.
Take a sniff.
Now, Dusan, I know you're keen, but
Oh, where did all the men have gone?
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
No, I'm telling you, it's gone.
Good girl.
Off we ride. Do those icons really need to be on the top of the screen at all times? You've not done anything because I'm not using those items. Or do they mean something else? You know, the ones above the level 33. The sickle. Quick. What? We weren't in that situation for very long, is what I was getting at. Empty hovel.
I can walk from here.
Stealing your goblin coins. Ooh, a curl out in the wild. Not what we're looking for, but leave him be. Whap. There you are. Soul stingers. A bit of a lie down. I need to put Judgment Bolt on the other one. I'm guessing all 5 of them are called Notorious Mark. Why is that the symbol for experience?
Peace at last.
I know there's one in the desert. Should we try? Like, it's a big desert, and I can't remember what level it was. Fuck it, we'll have a quick look since we're here. Just a quickie. Hiding, were you?
Fly, Ambrosia.
Yeah, I probably should have maybe looked where in the desert it would be. Maybe the big twist, though. Oh. Yeah, I'll find this guy later. We did the seas. We have a quest to do. Let's not faff around too much.
Good day to you.
It's all but spent. The crystals we get from the tailor.
Are we editing a new cellar?
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
What?
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
I'm gonna make what I will. You can't make me something else. Also, gonna say hello to that Sturlus. Hello, Sturlus.
Right.
Hang on.
Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
Turns out it's just nothing. Bit of a boring quest.
Word is, the Black Shields took a hiding. Here is the old duchy.
Excuse me. Quentin mentioned strange figures having been sighted near the village. Have you seen anything?
Nah, not me, Gov. I heard the rumours, though. I'm here most days, right next to the gate, and I ain't seen nothing out of the ordinary.
I ain't seen nothing.
Any shady characters try and slip into town this way, and I'll soon come running. And shouting, most likely.
All right. Thank you. That feel good, boy.
Why does the chocobo get a spin button, but I don't?
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you.
Huh.
Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
Once we get past the gate, we can go on a chocobo. I love it when it comes from behind things, like it was there all along. Oh, thank goodness I got that 2 gil. It's all the difference, you know. Walk.
You there.
Me?
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Black Shields. Here.
What the hell are you doing here? What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive. To me, boy.
Not sure why I did that. fuck is that? Fuck is this guy so strong? Stop healing him, you dick.
Farewell.
Neat.
Why were they here? Are they planning an attack on Lost Wing? I need to warn Quentin.
Good day to
Okay.
you.
Good day. Nope, not that way.
It's all but spin.
The crystals we get from it.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lost Wing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered.
Thanks for telling me this.
No punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target.
Consider becoming a barber.
With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lost Wing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And Everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first.
This is hidden behind a side quest.
Comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
We move on a quest, right? So that's for great justice. That's fair enough. That's pretty neat. That.
I'm not going to change his mind.
His army. We could just go kill the guy for him. Why is there a dot here? Oh, because new music. Do I have to go around the entire world to buy the music?
Welcome, welcome.
Girl. Earth. Don't want it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Back to mid. We might do another mark, but let's push the main story a little bit more. I'd like to do like a big event before I give up for the night. But right now I'm quite awake, you know? Not slurring my words or anything like that. And this is my last day of my holiday. I did book off Thursday, but I unbooked it off because I didn't... it's fine. I don't like taking that much time off. And also, I'm moving house, and I need all the holidays I can get spread out.
I think Mid might need some help.
Anyway, tomorrow I work from home though, so
If I don't come up with something soon.
I can still play. Yeah, I can still play this late.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, They're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's...
Oh, fuck's sake, I was just there!
West Wing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
So this actor, talking now, is talking much faster than like some of the side quest people talk really slow. And I was listening to this going, this is a lot better than like some of the other actors. Like they're not bad, but they're like, yes, I had such a bad time, and there was that day when the thing, it happened, and all the words that I'm saying right now, you see the thing that happened because of that. And I'm like, fucking hell, how much time do you... It's just the side quest, buddy. The ancient yet highly advanced civilization whose relics, said to be the remains of airships that once soared through the skies, can once be found across the length and breadth of Valisthere. Seed's hideaway is one of many settlements to make the fallen ruins its foundation, taking advantage of the sturdiness of the ceramics, which are stronger than steel. They are not, however, immune to the passage of time, and so the hideaway is in need of constant repair.
Very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Oh, back there again.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
It is... Is it the same way as well? It is the same way, but we would have had to go slightly further. But still, it's kind of annoying. Especially since I just went the wrong way. You have to go into the town, don't you? You should know this by now. And then you sort of turn.
I won't let you down.
I won't let you down.
If you're ready, we leave at once.
Fuck's sake, John. It's up the... It must be upstairs. Ugh. How did I not do this last time? Was it that way? Okay. It was a different exit. Was it? No, I don't think it was. I just naturally went the right way. So I'll be right back. Alright, let's go do the thing. That's how people talk, right? Yes. We shall ride. Were you just behind the... Oh, you were! You were just behind that tree somehow.
Run like the wind.
Just sort of head up, you know, just trying to look as thin as possible. You know the feeling. Right. Hello, Black Widow. I have no quarrel with you.
All right. Straight home now.
There you go, you. More experience. Woo.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Oh, no running. We're running allowed.
Anybody home?
Ooh. Ah.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
What the fuck? Lightning rod. Yeah, that just fucking melts it, as it, of course it does. I just got all that with bonus damage on top. And also, like, what level am I? But yeah. That's a pretty good combo. You put down the staff, you do all the big moves you have at the same, immediately afterwards. And of course the wind carries on, so you do the wind first. And that's convenient because it's they're right next to each other. Can have a hard time replacing that combo.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
The Eye of the Warrior. Did get myself a drink as well. It's like a shame he never gets to do it with, like, his gloves off. He doesn't get to feel the floof. It's always half an hour away.
We're seeing troops amassing at every point.
Just gonna have a look here, just quickly, see if it's near anything. We know where that is. Desert, that's huge. I'll just look up on my phone. This is an S. We know where he is. Bizarrian ruins. Huh. He certainly likes to keep his location a secret. See, Final Fantasy IV that just has ninjas. Yeah, because I guess Edge is ninja as well, so there's evil ninjas. I'm pretty sure they show up in loads of games though.
Soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've wrapped my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Right away. Bim 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 bim. Bim 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 bim. Bim 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 bim. Figured it would be faster. Was faster, easily. Come on, Harpo crates.
Harpocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
A baffling diagram made all the more confounding by the preponderance of question marks that blemish its borders. I have a weird halo, don't I? Green line all the way around me. Exactly this thing I'd want to eliminate.
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of
I see
next?
no question marks here.
What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it's not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch.
Yeah, we did.
I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other, in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obolus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Oh, it's doing this again. I think I did it right last time.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
We'll take Taya, because we've never been anywhere with Taya before.
All right. So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic? Conch shells? Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance.
There we go.
Meet you there.
All right. Stay safe.
I'll see you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research.
I've got to cut the day up into. I was supposed to do something at midnight, but I'll do it at 1 AM instead. 1, 9,
There's talk.
plus 8. There you are.
Nice and chilled.
Need to stock up on these.
Spoiling another catch.
There you are, Talia.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What shall I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
Give me pepio nuts.
What do you want?
I want pepio nuts. Edible food of the pepio plant is prized by chocobo breeders, though the superstition that it lends a stud bird additional stamina seems largely founded on its blushing, swollen form rather than any quantifiable results.
Go on. Take it.
It's nuts.
Is anyone supposed to afford that?
Is he trying to buy music, is he?
What can I interest you in today?
Alimentary alliums are the hallmark of classical Sambric cuisine, so much so that it is tradition for the emperor to award honorary titles to those responsible for supervising their cultivation and preparation in the White Worm castle kitchens, the so-called Garlic Night. Ah, no onion night this time. Among them.
I hope it's to your liking. Keep fighting the good fight.
Hopefully Ty is finished too.
Well, did you find everything?
I did. Here.
I don't want to hand it. Oh, I've.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting.
But
we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat. Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
It is.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back.
No, let's do a side quest.
What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Taya.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us.
Oh, I was going to say, is that it? I thought we're going to kill something, right? I like the ribbon she has in her hair. With multicolored brown and white.
I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tomes so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
Just get to have a nice conversation.
First time.
Is it? Oh, water. Yeah, look at those reeds. They're all pixely when they're touching the water. I bet if I turn it around, oh, there might be. Yeah, I think they're still in the water. Whatever.
Where would I be without you?
10 minutes. No.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
I think he's overdue.
welcome home. You had a successful trip.
Ah, better late than never. We're ready to begin whenever you are.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Quest complete. Right, well, we've done quite a lot of faffing. Almost 2 hours worth of faffing.
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Oh god, we have to walk all the way back to Mid again. Should we take the other route for once?
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
Oh, chocobo bit him.
Mid hasn't been.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
There we go.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
Where are we gonna take this ship? Oh, the light. Oh no, that's fine.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is.
She looked really sad for a brief second then.
Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
She didn't look happy while she was loving her. Sometime later. Mithril engine technology designed to propel Hideaway's flagship, the Enterprise, across the seas at heretofore inconceivable speeds. It's not fueled by magic, but by mithril, a hard, inert substance refined from deadland soil, inert, that is, until burned at blistering temperatures, whence it releases all energy stored within, for which reason cooling is required. In the form of a three-piece thermal displacement stack, yes. Blackthorn. Resident blacksmith of Clive's Hideaway, where he keeps all the new Sid the Outlaw and his allies well-fitted with arms and armour, though he's usually sullen and secretive sort. Knowledge he is happy to share with Goots, as long as he's been eager to learn the art of something. Okay.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
I'll be right back. Let's take some medicine. I better do that while I've had a chance.